The important thing is that BP is not necessarily paying these boat operators. They're wanting them to come in as volunteers. And yet these are the same people that are going to lose a lot of money because of loss of fishing charters and a lot of other things that are going to be happening. He also said to me this morning, he said, you know, what's really kind of scary is that whatever boat operators are being hired by BP to go out and help and lay booms and do whatever, they have to sign agreements to say they will not say a word of what they have seen and what they've experienced. They are closed-mouthed. And I find that really, you know, we need to see what the truth is. And we're a long way from finding out exactly what the truth is and how long-lasting this event is going to be. The other thing that was absolutely mind-boggling to me was the impact of the cruise line industry. I really didn't understand how bad it really was. I mean, you see all happy people coming off their Carnival cruise ships and that, but when I photographed this, I mean, look at the immense size of these ships. And on a busy day in Cozumel, there are 14 ships off there dumping off 45,000 people into Cozumel. And they all go off in individual taxis. Not big vans or anything else. There's 1,500 taxis all lined up with their motors running, sitting out in front of the, you know, of the marina to take them off to all their wonderful little excursions. And the sad part is what do they really bring to the island of Cozumel? Surprisingly enough, not a lot. I really, you know, I never did like a lot of these type of programs, but it really opened my eyes when I went in to do a little bit of stealth photographing in there, and I had to keep my big camera down because they weren't too happy with me coming in with long lenses and stuff. But what I heard from some of the dive operators in the local community was that, oh, there's so much algae. And if you look at the back fence where that dolphin is jumping, you'll see a lot of algae along the fence line. And some people were complaining, well, it's because they have dolphins and they poop, and it's creating all of this algae in the water. I said, well, you know, 13 dolphins really can't create that much effluence and create that many issues. And so I looked at Bavagwe and I said, let's go see what their own systems, you know, what it's like, because they have their own systems to try and take care of all of the, you know, the bathroom situations and all of that, to run it through, and supposedly it's clean when it goes out. So we'll see how good it is. We'll check the bathrooms out. When we went into the ladies' room, I have to tell you, broken toilets, broken sinks, broken faucets. So if that's the condition those bathrooms are in, I'm sure their waste treatment management is equally as dismal. When Vaughn and I got back, we put together a story, which we're now putting, you know, putting out to various magazines and see if anybody will pick it up. Vaughn wrote the story. She did a beautiful job on it, and then I did the layout and provided the photography. So that's one of the things from the raid that we like to do is, again, get this information out to various publications for use. Some of the publications, like the dive organization, some of the dive magazines, wouldn't exactly use this material. It was a little bit hard-hitting, and most of their sponsors and advertisers probably would not have appreciated it. However, it still needs to be told, and that's one of the problems, is when the advertisers come in to a lot of this, they dictate what the magazines will run. But there's plenty of places you can go to find out what you can do. You can also find out where in your own area, and I mean the list is huge here in the Los Angeles area of restaurants that serve shark fin soup. So now there's a lot of places that you can go, you can petition, you can sign up, you can, you know, make sure that these restaurants are aware that more people in the population know that they're serving shark fin soup, and it's not acceptable. So you can, in fact, a couple websites there, Animal Welfare Institute actually has the best list online of restaurants in your particular area that serve shark fin soup. You can go right there and find out who's doing what.